Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another session of the English Engine. Today, I want to dive into a challenge that almost every single English learner faces at some point. You probably know the feeling. You've put in the work. You know the words. You can read the books, and you understand the movies. But the second you need to open your mouth, things change. Your mind starts racing, your jaw feels tight, and suddenly, you're stuck in those long, awkward silences. You have a simple thought, but your brain treats it like a complex puzzle. You're scanning for the perfect grammar or the most impressive word, and while you're searching, your natural flow just disappears. So today, we're going to focus on how to speak without those constant interruptions. We aren't talking about rushing or sounding stressed. We're talking about finding a smoother, more relaxed way to get your point across. If you've ever felt like your English is stuck inside your head, or if you're tired of pausing in the middle of every sentence, you're in the right place. Just take a second, relax your shoulders, and let's get into it. First, I want to tell you something important. Pausing is not a crime. Even the most confident native speakers stop to think. We aren't trying to turn you into a robot that never stops for air. The real goal is to lower the pressure you put on yourself. Many students think a pause means they're failing, but often it just means you're trying too hard. You're trying to manage your vocabulary, your tenses, and your accent all at the same time. That is a lot of weight for anyone to carry. If you're pausing a lot right now, it doesn't mean you aren't good at English. It just means your speaking muscles need a different kind of workout. The biggest mistake I see is when learners try to build every single sentence from the ground up, word by word. It's like trying to build a new car every time you want to go for a drive. Imagine someone asks about your morning. Instead of answering, your brain starts translating from your native language, checking the past tense, and worrying if the sentence is correct before you even say a word. That's why you're pausing. Fluent speakers don't work that way. They use what I call language chunks. These are ready-made pieces like, to be honest, or I've noticed that, or it really depends. When you use these patterns, you aren't starting from zero. You already have a head start, and the rest of the sentence just follows naturally. Another big hurdle is translation. It's a natural habit, but it's a slow one. It adds an extra tax on your brain power. To stop this, you have to start small. Don't try to think in English all day, just try to label your life in the moment. When you see your keys, think, I've got my keys. When you look at the sky, think it looks like rain. By connecting English directly to your actions, you cut out the middleman of translation. Finally, we have to let go of being perfect. Perfectionism is the enemy of flow. If you stay silent because you're looking for a fancy word instead of a simple one, the conversation will pass you by. Simple English is not bad English. It's effective English. It is much better to say, I'm tired smoothly than to pause for 10 seconds trying to remember the word exhausted. Fluency isn't a magic gift. It's just comfort with familiar patterns. Don't just study. More, train the things you already know until they become automatic. Take a simple phrase like, I'm planning to, and say it 5 different ways. That is how you build speed. This week, I want you to keep things light. Use your chunks, give yourself permission to be simple, and just keep the conversation moving. Thanks for joining me here at the English Engine. Keep practicing, keep your head up, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.